But this is your divine daily download, all things divine that you need to know to be the best version of yourself today. And we're starting with the Aboriginal Healing Oracle. Tell us what we need to do today to be the best versions of ourselves today, to awaken, to ascend. Okay, so Blackwood, flexibility, 2. 2s are all about decisions and partnerships, being flexible. And look how beautiful this is. It's yellow. This is solar plexus energy here, and with the green, possibly heart healing. Getting lemons and limes. So the card says flexibility, clarity, advancing. That's it. We want to advance. We want to advance spiritually as much as anything else. Blackwood medicine encourages flexibility in thinking, to clearly understand those with differing points of view. Somebody wants to communicate with you and you need to take a flexible attitude, maybe hear them out and be patient before making a decision or making up your mind about something. Being open to others' beliefs is an admirable trait, as it demonstrates your ability to acknowledge the importance of allowing others to share their stories with you. To understand the stories of others is a humbling and beautiful trait to possess. So this also helps us to practice inclusivity as well, including others and listening to others. Seeing and hearing another person's point of view can broaden us, can wake us up, can help us to become more broad-minded and accepting and tolerant. When people are drawn to those who they believe truly understand them, they will open their heart and share their stories, knowing the listener is sharing their journey. However, this understanding can also become a double-edged sword. The challenge is when the listener becomes part of the story and also embarks on the journey. Sometimes too many journeys can take their toll, both physically and emotionally. Upon reflection, on this occasion you suddenly became everyone's confidant, yet inadvertently you shouldered the responsibility of ensuring the mob remained peaceful. But this came at a cost. So yeah, bearing the burdens of others, it's almost like oversharing, too much information, or getting other people to keep secrets between you and other people. Like between us and other people, can really be a difficult thing. Perhaps you're being put in the middle of something and the air now needs to be cleared in some way, or somebody's caught in the middle and shouldering the burden of secrecy or of knowing too much about everybody here. And then we have judgment in reverse, lack of judgment, and this is yellow in reverse. So somebody is feeling a little bit unhappy, and this represents the muscles and renewal. So there's some tension here that's happening within the happiness center, within a friendship group, within a family, within a workplace. So lack of judgment here, needing to release some kind of tension, needing to speak your mind, needing to speak out. And this is what the divine's wanting you to do, is to speak your truth. But you speak your truth with love and kindness. Active listening as well. And what does active listening mean? It means that we are listening for keywords. We are listening to exactly what the person's saying. We repeat keywords back to the person so they can hear that we are hearing and understanding. Acknowledge that this person may have a different point of view to you, a different belief to you, or a different perspective than you do, and needing to come to some kind of mediation, some kind of middle ground needed. So yeah, and then we have resolution, 7 of metal, 7 of swords. So there's a resolution that isn't occurring here. And then the 7 of swords in reverse can be sabotage, self-sabotage, or lying. Just not really having an honest and open discussion here. And it's almost like somebody else wants all your information, but they don't tell you anything about themselves. It's very important that other people share themselves with you and vice versa. If not, you need to be careful of the person who takes a lot of information from you, takes all your secrets and then gossips it all to someone else. Could be here also. So you're not really seeing a resolution to this, and maybe you're not speaking with the Seven of Swords in reverse. You just don't really feel like you can align with one another. You feel like somebody's withholding the truth or sabotaging you or criticizing you, or, you know, flip this around. Yeah, so there needs to be a truth, but also needing to be flexible and non-judgmental. Try not to judge too harshly, although it seems like you have been judged very harshly and somebody has been lying and gossiping and withholding a truth. These are people who say you don't listen when they're not actually saying anything. You know, that's the other thing as well. Beware of that. And then we have the veins, the Empress, contentment. So this could be in the blood, in the bloodlines, in the family, and the Empress. Circulation here as well, circulating, and the Empress represents number 3, and it's Libra. Number 3, there's always 3 people in the mix or more. It's the ability to get along with others, to collaborate with others, to have an open communication that doesn't end up in heartbreak or pain for yourself and others. And see, the Empress, finding that peace, finding that contentment, being that person that helps to find resolution for those people who cannot find it between themselves. So there could be some kind of mediation needed here as well, or you could be a mediator or a counselor of some kind. But somebody just doesn't see a resolution, or they just don't want to resolve it because they're being very stubborn in their judgment. But you're the Empress, you can rise above this. You can have a very beautiful, nurturing, caring life for yourself without these nasty little ticks, I don't know, in your life. I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, and the star on the bottom. So hopes and dreams, it represents the small intestine, but there is hope here with the star card. There is healing, there is cleansing. It's written in the hand, it's written in the palms. You might be interested in palmistry or work with your hands in some way. But the veins also tell us about bloodlines, tells us if we're well or if we are unwell. There could be something here with all these Seven of Swords to do with health and wellness. So the truth needs to come out. But the Empress stands steady, firm, nurturing and loving. When the time's right, this person or these people will speak again. Yeah, and all will be resolved with the star card here. Yeah, all will be resolved. There is a resolution and it will come. So just sit like the Empress, nurture yourself. You are very loving, kind and nurturing. Maybe somebody's questioned this. Maybe they're saying, oh, you know, you're just pretending to be a beautiful, lovely person, but deep down you're nasty. You're not nice at all. Yeah, well, let them get on with that. They're their words, not yours. They don't feel or know you from the inside. But there's also youthful energy here as well. There could be something with donating blood and blood tests and stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Communication, you can't believe it. So there is going to be a communication. Address concern without attacking person. Communication is the issue. Healthy, loving dialogue. Yeah, that sums it up. There's going to be another chance. This says one date. So you could end up getting together. There could be a mediator with you or somebody who is in the middle of this who can help to mediate. So give it at least one chance. It takes time to know someone. Take a chance, switch up your type as well. So leave judgment at the door. There is going to be a communication. You're also very good. I'm getting High Priestess energy here as well. You're also very, very good at knowing when someone's lying and when they're not. Somebody could be highly talkative with the Seven of Wands in Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be very talkative, but they kind of have, yeah, they lack judgment when they speak, or somebody thinks that you do. And then we have, Two of Earth, fun. Two of Pentacles, fun. That's an interesting take on the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so, you know, maybe going to see a show, juggling. I don't mean relationship juggling, but you know, going out having fun, having a nice time. It won't be expensive. You'll be asked to go somewhere. It won't be expensive. Maybe just buy a cup of coffee or something like that. Yeah, have this opportunity to clear the air. Maybe an open air conversation in a coffee shop somewhere low key with the Two of Pentacles, so that the conversation can stay calm. Yes, yes. So a public getting together is what I'm getting to say to you. And then we have the tea leaves. So be flexible today as you move through your day. Communication, how we communicate can make all the difference. If you're feeling frustrated, impatient, you just want to give someone a serve, but you know it's not going to really resolve anything, it's just going to make things worse. You know, take a time out, take a breather, take a walk, do some breath work, meditation for a few seconds before speaking. Yeah, think before you speak, engage brain before speaking. And we have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. With the lack of judgment here and the club. It could be somebody from a club that that you're a member of a club of some kind, but also they're just waiting to club you, knock some sense into you, or maybe this is how you feel. But yeah, don't do anything against your will. If it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't feel comfortable, don't do it. Don't feel like you have to reach out. Don't feel like you have to make the moves. If you're the one that's always being flexible, you're always reaching out, you're always trying to make the peace, as the Empress does, then this time it's time to do the opposite. It's time to ignore them until they come to you, because otherwise they might just keep you in a cycle, in a circular loop that you cannot get out of. So don't do anything against your will. Be careful of a lack of judgment, but stay open and flexible is what I'm getting. One more, thank you. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you with the door. So this could also be something behind closed doors, which can be the family room or a meeting of some kind, a boardroom, but also going to that restaurant, going to that cafe, go to that restaurant to have that conversation so that things stay calm. But opportunities are waiting for you to show yourself as the Empress, to take the lead as the Empress, to stand calm, cool, collected, compassionate, and in love. And bring healing to this situation. You are a healer, you are a natural healer, you could be in the healing industry, but there's something about this person or this situation that ruffles your feathers. So with the Seven of Metal here can also be feathers. Yeah, something's ruffling your feathers, or this person gets under your skin, that kind of thing. There could also be issues with the skin and maybe minor surgeries or stitches or something like that. That's all going to be fine. So yeah, I think we've said it all. Communication is key. An opportunity, there is definitely going to be an opportunity to get together with this person. There is another chance. So don't worry, it's not all over. It's kind of more like you're on different levels and it's like a miscommunication, or somebody's being thoughtless with their words. And we're all, we all do that. We can all hurt each other just through carelessness. So being mindful is key also. All right, love to you. Bye.